This man is not the hottest artist in the city. Let alone to see the hottest artist in the world today.
Okay. You need a cricket button.
Detroit. Trick. That's it. Trick.
What I like to do. Trick.
I know that's right.
Ain't nobody on the level. Ain't nobody on the level. We the best. Better tell them be careful. Better tell them be careful. We the best. You and I fuck around with the best.
Yeah, we're grown, but we not very mature.
You and I fuck around with the best.
Yeah, we're grown, but we not very mature.
You know in this game that be better than her, better than me, better than the power of we. Bringing you the best vibes you could fit in a week. The best voices on the mic or the biggest TV. They wanted top tier shit, so they needed the GOAT. They needed the jokes. Call fierce, I needed a host. You know it's Aries gang, yeah, we needed the boast. So now you rocking with the best and we leading the toast. Check it.
What is up, everybody?
Yo, what's going on?
The on air button is on, so you know what that means. You are officially tapped into the Not Very Mature podcast. It is your host, Mature the Servant, here with my co-host.
She's fierce.
And we are back at it. We are literally back at it.
Back at it.
Listen, for y'all who probably been like, what in the hell is going on with the podcast? Life be life, man. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I am officially back working. Yes, and so that has been taking up a lot of time trying to get my schedule adjusted. Yeah. And stuff like that. So we are we back at it. We back at it. So listen, appreciate you guys for always tapping in and supporting the podcast as always. We appreciate the support. And there's only two ways that you can be really tapped into this podcast right now. The first way is through the Maturity Productions Network on all streaming podcast platforms. That's your Apple, that's your Spotify, that's your Deezer, that's your iHeart, that's your Pandora, that's your grandfather's old radio in the attic. Yes. All that ways, them ways are the ways that you can be tapped in, listening to the audio version of this podcast. And of course, the other way is you got your drink like I got my drink. Right? She's got her drink. You at home chilling with your drink, okay? And the tumbler. You know, the Lions tumbler. Shout out to the Lions going. They've been doing their thing this season.
It's my cup. It's my lucky cup. That's what it is.
Listen, as long as Chiefs Fizz got the cup, the Lions gonna win. But listen, you guys can be tapped in with us right now on the YouTube channel, the Maturity Productions YouTube channel, where you guys need to make sure that you are liking, subscribing, hitting the notification button so that you do not miss no content. I am almost near done with my movie.
Yes.
Leper is on the way. So Leper will be coming to the Maturity Productions YouTube channel, so you guys stay tuned for that. I'll be having, trailers and all that stuff coming soon. So you guys definitely stay tuned for that movie that y'all just saw on screen. See, I just gave y'all a preview without even knowing. All right. Let's get into...
All right, let's go.
This show. So, let's start off first with a little bit of quick news. Glorilla has had a phenomenal year.
She has. Oh, that's my girl.
That album is out finally.
Yes.
After all the singles and the turn up summer, she finally gave us an album.
She did.
People have been going crazy. They say it's a great album.
And they say all her songs hit the number one, the charts, the top 100 charts.
I know she said she had the biggest U.S. first week sales for a female rap artist.
Let's go, bro.
So, I mean, she kind of placing her stamp.
She is.
Bam. and I heard it's a really good album.
It is. I love all the songs.
Really? All of them. Unskippable.
All of them.
Okay.
She got one with T-Pain.
Now, you know what? I did hear about this T-Pain song because there was a independent artist girl who she had she had the song and the hook with T-Pain, already had it. And then I guess whatever happened, Glorilla ended up with the song.
Fire.
And so the two of them did it. But there is a girl that she got a version of it where it was her and T-Pain.
Oh.
And I guess he sold the song to Glorilla or something like that. But
good idea.
It definitely been going around. So shout out to her. But in this quick news, Glorilla got into some social media back and forth with a makeup artist who did her makeup for her, kind of posted a before and after. She said Glorilla was her first major client that she had. She was excited. She posted it, some before and after. And Glorilla was a little upset. Some people, the internet kind of sparked a little thing about how she don't really show her face.
Oh, she ain't want no befores. That's what.
And she was kind of mad because she like, no, I show my face. I'm not afraid to. Y'all seen me when I first did, fuck nigga free. Yeah, I told her before the money. So she wasn't. She kind of was like, I do that. I don't know what y'all talking about, but she was kind of feeling like the before and after pictures was trying to make her. Seemed like she wasn't attractive. Seemed like she was, you know what I'm saying?
Like, look what I turned her into.
And so her friends, Glorilla, the people in her camp, her circle, whatever, who was with her, you know, they kind of was like, girl, nah, you know what I'm saying? It's good, you know. But Glorilla kind of was like, just take it down. Like, she didn't like the before picture. She didn't like, you know, how. But the girl went on there. She kind of gave her some backlash. She like, girl, you hired me 2 times after that. So what are we talking about?
Yeah, she's insecure. You know? That's what she is. Because, you know, Boosie said she wasn't attractive. He called her a little pit bull.
That's crazy.
He called his dogs a gorilla. Like, she was like a pit bull.
Boosie, come on now, boo.
Yeah, you ain't never heard that?
I did not.
His dog is named Glorilla. His pit bull.
Why would he
with pretty eyes.
That,
I don't know. And then she went and named her lizard Boosie, so they was going back and
you
forth.
know what? Now
but you know they got a song together, so.
That's crazy. You know, and then with that, that's cool. I can rock with that.
So I don't think she thinks that she's so attractive. I don't think so.
True, okay, I can see that.
Yeah, why would you be upset?
I mean, and I get, like, everyone looks entirely different when they have makeup on, and they don't have makeup on. So it's like, there's no reason to be ashamed of the fact that you wearing makeup, and that it makes you look different than how you look without it.
But it's the fact that she wears so much that she not used to her own self. That's what they do. They wake up and get their makeup on.
True that.
She ain't used to seeing her real face.
True that. That lifestyle, you just get up because you can't even go out there.
Hell no.
Without looking like how you supposed to look.
I'm like, damn, is that Glorilla? Yeah. So I get it because when I do hair, I do people hair in the naturalist form. Right. See the bitty beads, you see all of that. Right. So I do ask them, like, you know what I'm saying, can I post these pictures? It's a yes or no. Some women, when I take it, they cover their face like this. Okay. They don't want nobody seeing them. Okay. So you gotta respect that, dog. She should have asked her first. But as her work, you know what I'm saying? That's just me. I would ask first because some women do not want.
And you know what? She did say, she was like, "Look,
they do not want.
You my first ever big client." I told you, she said she was an up and coming makeup artist, so she kind of implied like, "Why wouldn't I post this?" Exactly. But I guess you still should. Hey, do you like this picture that I'm going to post before and after? I guess you can.
And then
have
she probably milked it up, trying to make it seem like she made her look so much different when she really probably didn't. Because those pictures and filters could be something.
This is true.
You make it seem different than what it was. Yeah.
This is very true.
That's touchy. That's real touchy.
Well, in other big news, Big Meech is home. Big Meech then got out, boy. Big Meech was sentenced to over 30 years back in 2008. Okay. It got reduced down to about 20 years. And the whole city of Detroit just seemed to kind of rejoice. They was happy. It was everywhere. So it is going to be interesting to see what Big Meech does. You know what I'm saying? Now that he's back, what kind of moves he gonna make? You know what I'm saying? It's so. But I just know, like, even, you know, thinking about my uncle who recently came home, like, there's just I'm sure there's that sense of just,
yes, but you don't know how to act.
Sometimes that's true too.
I swear I was in the hospital for like, how many weeks was it? 6 weeks? When I got out, it seemed like I was in Twilight Zone. Imagine being in jail all the damn years. Don't know what's going on. You don't know about a cell phone. You don't know about Twitter. You don't know about nothing.
Yeah, I mean, when you think 2008
yes.
to 2024.
You gonna go back, put on his cross-color outfit. Like, look, me, that ain't what's popping on.
Yeah, you got the Guess jeans ain't it, you know, like, and it's crazy because I was just talking with some young dudes and we was talking about fashion, because they was kind of saying like, what was y'all wearing? And I kind of felt old because I'm like, what you mean, what was I wearing? But I'm like, you know, we had the Iowa sign coats, the girls had the baby fags, we had the Guess jeans, we had the belts with your name on it, a little digital belt, and he was laughing because he was just like, that is
so lame. I know.
He was like, what?
That's how my daughters be like, Mom, like, that's Halloween costume to them now.
Man, that's so it's crazy. Like that. So I can only imagine, but, you know, congrats to him, man.
That's cool. That's
cool. On Big Meech. In other quick news, Jaden Smith did an interview where he was talking about being on tour with Young Thug, and he spoke about how Young Thug, you know, kind of questioned him because Young Thug was like, "Hey, we on tour. We didn't hit some parties. We didn't did, you know, some visitations. We got green rooms in the back, you know, at the shows, and I ain't seen you with no ladies.
No ladies.
I ain't seen you with no girls."
Oh, he ain't him either. He's a suspect too. He in the same boat. He's zesty than a mother. Shit, please. You don't think Young Thug is zesty? He is the zestiest with that blonde hair. He better go somewhere.
Jesus, she's talking about kettle calling the pot black.
You feel me? He wants to know so he can get a little action. That's what he wants. Come on now.
Oh,
that's what it is. Kettle calling the cat. What's pot calling the kettle black.
Listen, okay, so
boy, bye.
Jaden talked about how, you know, Young Thug kind of questioned, like, hey, why you ain't around no, you know? And Jaden said he kind of started to hang out with a bunch of people and stuff to throw off, I guess, you know, whatever
that's sad.
Superstitions. And it was interesting because I was like, and then of course he was like, you know, free Young Thug. But my thing was just like, the question more so is, why were you on tour and somebody has to, it takes Young Thug to kind of finally kind of question what's going on with you.
I was unsure. He unsure.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, what are your, Will, Jada, what are y'all doing to help this boy figure out his life? He on tour and people like, why you ain't with girls? You a boy.
Because did you hear him say he wanted to cut off his genitalia?
I remember.
So he is confused himself. Listen. So it doesn't surprise me.
When he said that,
I a young man, but he confused as heck.
When Jaden said that, I literally was just like, bruh, what? You want to do that? That's some Mortal Kombat stuff right there. You talk what? No.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's crazy because when Jaden kind of was growing up, young Jaden, like Karate Kid Jaden.
So cute. Yeah.
Oh, Pursuit of Happiness Jaden. Yeah. It was like, even when he was younger, like I say, Karate Kid, he was doing the movie After Earth, that terrible movie he did with Will Smith and his.
Yeah.
And then still, Jaden was rapping then. I was into Jaden's music then. I thought he was a young little rapper. I thought he had some kind of skateboardish kid to him stuff. I was like, okay, cool.
He was always different to me, yeah.
Then you look up and he got the pink hair. His face looked very just like almost deformed. Because
you know what? He was singing at them Diddy parties. And I think...
Oh.
And he's been living by himself. You know, they let him live by himself since he was 15. Him and his sister had their own house, everything, since they were 14 or 15 years old. So it's like... They had so much time to explore whatever they wanted to do, and they did it.
Jesus.
I don't know. There's a lot going on. Them stars. She'll say it like, I let my kids be free. They was free.
It's free indeed.
Free.
Extra free.
Extra free.
Sugar free.
Sugar free. No.
No, non-sugar free. Sugar filled. I don't know. That is insane. Like, and it's just interesting because it's just like he went through so many phases.
Yeah.
And even Willow, same thing. She went through so many phases.
I think that they had too much freedom on their hands.
Way too much.
And I think that they got to him. I think Diddy got to him.
Oh.
Somebody got to him. I just feel that.
Oh my goodness. Okay. This is about to be sad news. Alright, well, going on to other quick news. Tribe Called Quest was inducted into the Hall of Fame, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Okay.
They were inducted by Dave Chappelle, who gave a speech for them and stuff.
Cool.
So shout out to those guys, man. So hip hop legends, you know, who made so much good music back in a time when good music mattered.
They did.
And so it's good to see them, recognized for their work. Speaking of other work that is being acknowledged, Juvenile, Manny Fresh, linked up in L.A. for the 25th anniversary of Back That Ass Up.
What? That's the
25 years of ass backing up.
Oh, okay, that's my jam.
That is, to this day.
It come on, crowd go crazy.
It come on, and the crowd go crazy. They still backing it up today.
They should have been in the Super Bowl.
25 years. She told us should have been in the Super Bowl. Listen, that is okay. You know what? Yeah, I can't. I have no. Yeah,
I'm just saying, it's a good time. What? You can't deny it.
Give it to Sheesa Fierce, y'all. She won the debate. I can't. Just 25 years of ass back it up. No, that's super dope, man. Yeah, it just shows the cultural power of a song.
Of a good song.
Of a good song that just your mama was backing that ass up, your grandma was backing that ass up, your great grandma was backing that ass up, your kids gonna be backing that ass up.
Just for years to come.
25 years later, they still gonna be backing that ass up. So that is amazing.
Speaking of, did you see the Hip Hop Awards?
I did not.
Well, they honored Travis Scott.
Did they?
And I didn't know who that boy was. I said, that's the Jenner. I said, that's the Kylie Jenner baby daddy. I swear I didn't know he was that talented.
Yes, Travis. Listen.
Oh, the show was. You gotta watch it, read. The show was.
I gotta check it out. I gotta check it out.
Sierra, Missy.
What?
It was off the hook.
That's
Busta was doing his fast rapping. I said, look at Busta. I have to talk about the man last week.
You know what? Because I'm like, Busta would be watching the thing right now, being like, "Oh, this some bull," and now
it was nice.
He was up there doing his thing. But that's what's up. That's what's up. I gotta check it out. How did you feel about it overall? I did see Nelly and the Lunatics was together. I was like, oh, he trying to
get that lawsuit. He trying
to get that lawsuit dropped.
Y'all come on with me to the BET Awards.
So yeah, he like, come on over here. Yeah, we still good. We still good. So, what else was there anything else that was pretty good that you saw?
What else did I see? I think Glorilla, did she perform? You know what? I watched snippets of it on YouTube, so I was watching little clips. But I seen Busta, Missy.
Okay.
Fat Joe was the host. He did good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Fat Joe hosted it. Yeah.
Fat Joe just did I think he just did a really interesting interview with Shannon Sharp on Club Shit that I gotta check out. Yeah. So shout out to Fat Joe. Yeah. Time for some Diddy news. In Diddy news, a new lawsuit from a victim was recently.
I'm just waiting.
Listen, don't miss. Diddy is getting hit every single day with a new lawsuit. A new lawsuit was filed from a woman who claimed that she was taken advantage of. She was assaulted by Diddy and a male-female couple. She said that
male-female couple.
Listen. And I'm not saying who, but we just saw what couple was recently getting called out on some stuff.
And it ain't the only ones. It's a list of people.
Listen.
Doing that freaky stuff. Oh, my goodness.
Okay.
And they've been acquitted and everything already for it. I can give you a list of
See? It's coming out. This 2025 about to be crazy.
Oh, my goodness. The whole record industry, get rid of it.
The whole music industry about to just...
And the guy I heard of, he wasn't even in the music. He's an actress. One of my favorites. I'm so disappointed.
Oh boy. Okay. So the victim, alleged that the male of this couple assaulted her while the female watched. She then went on to say that afterwards Diddy assaulted her while two more celebrities watched. She said that she was this started because she was trying to get into the MTV Awards. She said she couldn't get in. She was offered a ride to the after party.
Oh my goodness.
She got to the after party. She said she signed an NDA. She said after that end of the day, she got a drink.
That's it.
After that drink, everything else happened.
The pink cocaine was
she said she was 13 when this happened.
Oh.
That's the kicker, yep.
Ha. Where are the parents? How the heck you 13 getting into the party with the Dino? Just like Charlamagne the God, 2001, he was arrested for assaulting a 15-year-old at a party. Now, how did y'all kids get into these goddamn parties? Where your mama at?
First off,
how the hell you getting into these parties?
These kids, these parents are dropping these kids off. I mean, I'm not saying that every parent is.
Cause how you getting in there?
Is at blame or at fault. Some kids, there's some kids who
can't believe that.
They don't have the parenting to keep them out of trouble. So they have that freedom, like we was just talking about Jane and Willow. They have that freedom to go outside and their parents not checking on them. I see kids walking up and down the street all the time, and I'm like, I've seen a group of young girls walking down the street, and I'm like, I just would never.
I would never.
Not today.
Hell no.
Just like
y'all, swoop up, come get in the car when we go to this party. Okay.
Not even that somebody just come scoop y'all ass up. Who y'all go fight off? Y'all little kid. I see kids catching the bus in the morning. Little kids, elementary kids catching the bus.
Tiny babies.
So it's like some of these kids, and I get it. Some parents don't even have the ability to quote unquote protect because I gotta be to work at 7 a.m. I gotta. So you gotta catch the bus. Stable. I'm gonna drop you off at this bus stop, or you gotta walk to the bus stop right there. But I gotta go. Like, so I get it that not every parent has that capability. Damn. Now, however, coming to this situation, a lot of these parents do be dropping their kids off.
Hell yeah.
A lot of these parents do be, their kids are talented, and so they like, if I could just get my kid in the room with these people and they could just see my child. Some of these parents have these hopes for their kids, and they put their kids in a situation.
Don't know what the hell going on.
So you have that, and so to imagine, you 13, you trying to get into them TV awards, you can't get in. You get picked up.
13.
You go to an after party. So you sign an NDA that you have no idea what you signed.
Just sign your little name away.
Sign your little name away. And this happened. This happened in September 7th of 2000. You go, and again, this is why I'm like, there's a period in time you can see it like historically. Like today, we would never let kids do certain stuff, right? 2000 though, the world felt a lot safer, like a lot safer.
Too much trusting.
There was a huge trust that we had in society back in 2000. There was just like you still kind of had villages, where people were still, I think about Manok all the time, right? That one little block, we were a tight knit block of people. Everybody knew everybody on that block.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I could go to y'all house at 7 in the morning, wake your brother. And be at your house until 9 at night, and never have to really check in, right?
Yep.
There was a certain level of trust that our parents and grown folks had with children, that communities had, that just does not have.
It, but if I had kids back then, that's just me.
I get it.
Tight knit, but I get what you're saying.
I get it. But at that time, you don't have the foresight, like we do now. You know what I'm saying? You take us back then, we all were just like, oh yeah, you good.
Come on,
you know what I'm saying? I done left with Dion, and we done went here and went there and went like. So there was a level of trust there, and so I can see back in the 2000s, the 90s,
that's a baby.
How so many of these victims were taken advantage of and sought after and planned on, and so it's just like.
Yeah.
Because and even think about the 2000s for celebrities. You had to literally read newspapers, dirt sheets, all type of stuff to really find out what people were doing.
Yeah.
We didn't have social media.
Open. It's out in the day.
We had no social media. We even like the paparazzi, their job was a lot more harder Because
to
find that type of information.
Yeah, I can see that.
You know, you didn't know Drake was going. You didn't know, not Drake, but you didn't know, Jay-Z or Mystical was going to be at this club unless you were in the know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now it's like posted at this club, 50 million. Paparazzi go rushing there. They know all of a sudden. Mm-hmm. Back then, you had to know to know who was going to be where. You know what I'm saying? So celebrities just had a level of protection, mystique, that they could get away with that stuff. People didn't. Oh yeah, great 13, people.
That's perverted.
Oh,
what are you gonna do
horrible!
With a 13-year-old child.
Horrible.
Charlamagne's victim was 15. Her mother said she coerced her not to say anything because she didn't want her to be, threatened and all that. Yeah. And now she coming back on another lawsuit.
And that's other
years later.
The parents themselves
scot free.
The parents find out. They don't sit there and go, "Oh, we got to talk about this. We're gonna file a charge." We go, "No." They let it go.
Makes sense. Exactly.
They let it go. Like you say, they don't want their child to be exposed to the media,
threatened.
They don't have the legal money to even do the case. So yeah, it's like there are so many ways and channels and situations and circumstances that have gotten these celebrities off for decades.
And thanks to Diddy going down, ain't gonna be no more.
Oh,
they on y'all head.
Diddy going down is like you ever seen those elaborate domino traps? Domino, and they just start knocking them all down.
As they should. Kanye West has been charged with assault. Jamie Foxx. I told you she would have made the guy. Like,
my boy Jamie.
It's a list. Yeah. And they interviewed Bow Wow, asked him, he swallowed so hard he could see the damn.
What?
They asked Bow Wow about him being assaulted and everything.
Him being assaulted?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Okay.
By JD.
Oh.
Allegedly.
Wow.
And he couldn't even, he closed his eyes like he was praying in the middle of the question. I'm going to have to show it to you.
That's crazy.
Got him too.
That's crazy.
So it had to be the going thing. You had to do that to get into the industry. Some kind of freaky something for you to be somebody. All the greats had to go through it.
That's crazy. Wow. Nikki, what you got for quick news?
So for quick news, in what is it? New York, Jersey.
Okay.
So it was a popular hair braiding.
Okay.
So the lady walked in. Now keep in mind, she was also of African descent, so she knew how to speak French. So she said when she walked in, she asked the lady, "Do you not do this style?" The lady said, "Yeah, I know how to do it."
Right.
But she talked to her coworker and was like, "I don't know how to do the style in French." Is what she's saying. I don't know how to do the style, but I'm doing it on her anyway. She's stupid. She don't understand.
No.
She don't know.
No.
And the girl, she knew exactly what they were saying. They were talking about the lady in their chair.
What?
They were talking about everybody in there, like they called her stupid. The black, they think we're spoiled. They say, all kind of stuff. I said, wow. So the girl let them know that I know what y'all saying, and she walked up out of there and she put it all on TikTok. They was dogging us like, how y'all gonna, we give y'all the money? We American, but y'all getting our money.
Listen, there has been a long-standing conflict between African Americans and Africans in America.
Do you hear me?
And that beef, that rival, that
all of that.
We come from here, and y'all are spoiled. And I'm not saying that.
And you can tell when they talking about you.
Oh,
you can tell, but you don't know what they.
You don't know what they're saying. But that's just like in gas stations with the Arabics. You know what I'm saying?
We was at the nail shop, and I swear the lady said monkeys to my mom. My mom said, "What did you say? You said something about some monkeys?"
Oh.
The Chinese lady doing our nails called my mom a monkey, honey. So her car was laughing.
Oh.
My mama peeked us on her where we was about to go off on that lady.
Listen,
what you mean? Who you calling monkeys? We know that. That's English, mama.
I'm gonna show you some monkeys. I'm about to act this motherfucker.
Donkey monkey, okay?
I'm about to go Donkey Kong on your ass. I'll show you a monkey.
Oh, we
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
We walked up out of there like, we ain't getting the monkeys money today.
Okay.
But that's what they do. Like it's terrible. Y'all making the most money over here. Why don't y'all go over there, y'all little country, see how much nails y'all can do over there?
But you know what? It does let you know that one.
Terrible.
Black people in general, and I would even just say Americans
we
in general.
Let's go to the
we gotta get our own businesses.
We do.
2, we gotta start learning some languages because people go just talk about us and we not gonna know.
But see, we don't support the black. We rather go to the Africans because they provide the hair. We rather go to the Chinese people because they fast.
You know what? Because and that's the other part is we do go to them because they have a level of professionalism. Not always the best. Not saying always best.
Yeah, and all of them not bad, y'all. We not
all of them. Of course not. Not all of them. Yeah. But the work ethic of a foreigner coming to America to have a business and a life, they're going to work because they need it.
Yes.
So they're not about to be sitting here talking about they about to start your hair and then they go outside and then they gotta go, smoke a blunt, then they gotta sit and they go talk on the phone for 30 minutes, then they go come back and the Africans, the Chinese, they go actually get the job done.
Exactly.
And so black people, we have businesses, but then we want to be lazy because now we the business owner.
That's where they come from, yep.
No. Work hard like they do. Yep. That's why we don't want to support the businesses.
Yeah.
Or y'all got nasty attitudes. Yeah. The Chinese people, they
do too, but we just don't know it.
We don't know if they know what they're saying.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And even if they do, guess what? It's on their face and they just being quiet.
Yeah.
They still getting your stuff done. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there is a level of just like there's a what was that one movie Will Smith was it like 7 degrees of separation or something
like that
or whatever.
Yeah, but I know which one you're talking about.
But it's like that's where it is between Africans and actual black people from America. It's just like they will look at us and be like prime example,
a dollar sign.
There are some Africans that I know that I work with. Mm-hmm. When we were, of course, in big chain corporations, they throw out food like it's nothing.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, there's all this.
These and the Africans feed their family on the one thing.
Listen, they was like, do you know? And literally, one of them asked me, she was like, are you throwing that away just because the box is damaged? I was like, yeah. Yeah, the box is damaged. No one's going to buy this. Mm-hmm. I have to take it off the shelf because every time I will put it back, they're gonna take this little crumpled corner of the box. Mm-hmm. They're gonna move it over and grab a box that has nothing wrong with it.
Exactly.
The food isn't damaged. It's just the box.
It's just the box.
They don't care. They don't. It's something about a damaged box. People feel like it's less than.
Wrong with it. Yeah.
So she was like, "Do you know what we would do?"
Hell yeah.
With that, we
feed the family.
We would feed. We throw away the box, like
we don't give a fuck about the box.
And I'm like, true. But that's how they see us.
Way. We're spoiled and entitled
every time.
When I was in the braiding shop years ago, when Tazillions first came out.
Okay.
Yeah, she said, black women are spoiled. When her hair grow out an inch or two, she take the clippers and take all her hair off, and then when it grow back in, put some more braids. She could care less about her hair. She said we are spoiled and we care about our hair too much. She actually said this. Our values are different.
Very true.
Very different.
Very true. But it's different when you did not grow up in a country where commercialism.
Exactly. But that's not our fault. Don't bring that over here to us.
I
was born here.
Yeah, I was born here, and I was born in a world full of commercialism that pushes me mentally from a child on up to believe in what beauty is, what fashion is, what this is, what I need to have, what I don't. Right.
Yeah.
So it is not
the same. They blame us for that, and I don't think that's fair.
No, it's not. It's
not. But that's their belief.
But I think we also can learn
from
them.
Yeah. That damaged box, honey, I would take it. I feel like her.
Give me that
damn box for a discount.
What?
I'll get that box.
Give me the box without the discount. I just want what's in the box.
You feel me?
I don't care that this Hot Pocket got a open flat. Give me this.
Give me this.
Ain't no anthrax on this.
Okay. The shit's still wrapped up inside the box. Like, make it make sense.
And if it is something wrong with this, guess what? I'm coming back with a lawsuit. Yeah. Give me the goddamn food. Like, I get it. Yeah. I get it. Yeah. Americans, it is a very,
standard or something.
Yeah, it's a touchy thing with us in foreign countries. Because even when you go in other countries, they treat you different. Like, oh, you American?
Yeah.
Oh, you
better than quote unquote. Yeah.
And that's why sometimes you even have to be careful going to other countries because being American
is victimized.
Man, being American can be a target.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, you American? Yeah, I'm looking for McDonald's. You know how we go over the country. McDonald's.
Yeah, it's on over here. Come follow me over here.
Yeah, come on over here to McDonald's. McRob your ass. Welcome to France.
Exactly.
So,
the real hood.
That's how it be. What else you got for quick news?
What I have for quick news? Oh, Wanda Smith.
Oh.
She passed away. Let me explain to you. We talked about this lady, Cat Williams, dogged her out so bad she couldn't get no work. So they saying they won't disclose what happened to her though.
That is so insane because we were just talking about her. Like literally the very last episode. And I was like,
every time I speak, I need to stop. Every time I speak to someone,
I felt so bad.
Oh my goodness.
I felt so bad. I was like,
I looked at that and said, oh no. I didn't even want to see the episode. We talked about that later.
But you know what? I still don't. Listen, not even going to hold you up. Not going to hold you up even a little bit. Still don't feel bad.
I mean,
don't feel bad because what we talked about was facts.
Well, it was facts.
And it was truth what you did and what you said and how you acted.
It was.
This is what we do at funerals. People end up passing away and then we just act like, They ain't never did nothing wrong.
They was. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's who they was. So, but rest in peace to Wanda. You know, again, she did charitable stuff. She had organizations she was a part of.
They don't know why. Her business partner who she was on the radio with, he said it's something, but they didn't want to disclose. She had an illness. And she didn't want to go public with it. He said they was about to do a fundraiser for it, but she stopped them.
Really?
It was some rich people trying to do a fundraiser for her illness. Before she passed, she was like, no, I don't want nobody to know. And then weeks later, she is gone. I couldn't.
Why
58 years old.
I mean, I get the kind of like the Chadwick Boseman thing, right?
Yeah.
Didn't say nothing. Did Black Panther.
Didn't nobody know he was sick.
Nothing.
I mean, that's your discretion if you want nobody to know. But then the sympathy comes and
but it's like as black, you deserve the sympathy. As black people, when did we rob ourselves of sympathy?
Yeah.
Like we use sympathy as some kind of like disrespectful way of being like, I feel bad for you, and it's like
it's a sign of weakness.
I should feel bad for you because who deserves to have that happen to them? If you get sick, you get any kind of illness, disease, or something like that. It's like
something.
No, people shouldn't be in your face 24/7. You okay? You alright?
Yeah.
But to have
and
people,
then everybody don't have your best wishes and
that's
best
true
regards
too. That's true too.
So you want to be vulnerable with giving them you about to pass away or something. I don't know.
I mean, but to hell with your haters. You hate when you die. Your haters go find new people to hate.
It is.
So let them hate on you anyway. You know, go ahead and hate. Because when I die, you got to find somebody else to hate.
Exactly. You're just a hater.
So just do that. But the sympathy of black people just being like, I'm not going to tell nobody. I'm just going to do this in secret. Or you don't know that money could have saved your life.
You could have. Something.
It could have did research that could have saved somebody else's life.
Yeah.
Allow your memory to also be that though yes this may have taken your life or this may have come into your life, but let it also be that you chartered the way to try to save somebody down the line. Exactly. So it's just like
it's kind of selfish in a way.
It is a little bit, and you rob people the opportunity to express their real love.
Yeah.
Sometimes we don't know what we got until it's gone. Sometimes we don't know what we got until something strikes us.
It strikes us, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And you realize it.
It's kind of like what we was talking about when you took the whatchamacallit stuff.
Ozempic, yeah.
You like, I just want to be this way. I want to look this way. Then you take it, you and that boy like, just, never again.
Take who I was, Lord.
You see, like,
so, yeah.
somebody gets something that it's just selfish where you don't get a chance to have people that may not even just be thinking about wanting to tell you, hey, I love you. And now if they find this out, it's like, oh, man.
Gave her the love after Cat didn't dog her out. We could did little something.
Listen. Rest in peace. And prayers and condolences to the family, the friends, the community, the people that she affected.
That's right. People she helped.
And listen, regardless of how she got embarrassed, she still is going to forever be attached to such a infamous viral radio moment in history. Yes, I mean, whether you want to say it's good, what they say, all press is good press.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, shout out to her, man. Shout out to her. Well, that's it for quick news. Well, we are going to take a break, and then we're going to come back. We're going to get into our stupidity. Listen, Trump, it's not even Trump that's about to get it. It's how people just keep falling for the Trump wave, and we gonna talk about that. Wow. When we come back, we gonna play some music, and then we gonna come back and get into it. It is the Not Very Mature podcast. It is your boy Mature the Servant with my co-host
She's a Fierce,
and we gonna be back after these. It is the Not Very Mature podcast. It is your host, Mature the Servant, here with my co-host.
She's a Fierce.
And we are... We actually on. We didn't spend the first half of this podcast, y'all. Listen, technical difficulties. Man trying to run a business after work. Okay. Working after work. Lord have mercy. But we are... back for the podcast, man, and we are about to get into our segments. So let's kick it off with the one and only Curb Your Stupidity. Curb Your Stupidity. Trick. Lord have mercy. Trick. Trump was in Detroit doing his last run before the election comes to an end, and of course, listen. This race has been up, down, left, right, cheat code. Because I thought when Kamala got in, Joe stepped out. I'm like, okay.
I thought it automatically boosted her up. Didn't you think that?
I was like, we won, because nobody wanted to vote for Joe. Joe was giving us like Mark Cuban, the owner for the Dallas Mavericks, or previous owner. He was like, you got to be able to sell the sizzle, not the steak. Because the sizzle makes you want the steak. Okay. You sell the steak, right? You talk about it's USDA beef. It comes from a cow that was. But
when you see that mug sizzle on the grill,
you sell that sizzle.
Okay.
The smell, the onions,
and the sight of it just sizzling. Okay.
That's when you get people on board. Joe was selling us the steak. He did not have a sizzle.
He had a sizzle.
But Kamala came in with that sizzle.
The sizzle.
And then I feel like she one of those people where it's like, they start off talking really great.
Yeah.
Then the more they talk, it just start to turn you off.
Oh, damn.
And it's kind of like, you ever watch King of Queens? Mm-hmm. There's this episode where Doug has to, his boss is having a roast. On him. Okay. And Doug gets him a birthday card that he thinks is really funny. And so he's like, hey, Doug, why don't you do my roast for me?
Okay.
So, of course, the whole episode, Doug is like stressing over telling jokes about his boss. He's scared he gonna get fired, stuff like that. So he go up there and he start with his jokes that he wrote.
Yeah.
Terrible jokes. Nobody's laughing. So then he says one joke. Crowd kind of chuckles. So then he starts freestyling. He's killing it. Everybody's laughing. Everybody's dying. Everybody's going. And then he finally gets back on stage. He's all through the audience. How long y'all been married? 30 years. Give it up for 30 years. Like, he's doing all this great stuff.
Okay.
Gets to the stage to say one last joke, and it just destroys everything. Because he talks about the man's prostate or something like that. And the man got prostate cancer. And it kills, and it's just like he talked so long.
And then it's like that come down.
And it just came down. And it's kind of like Kamala had that same thing where it's like, when she first started, she couldn't miss. And then the more she talked,
you think so?
I think people just started to lose interest in her because
So you think they voting for Trump?
I think a lot of people are voting for Trump, and the sad part is
damn.
The sad part is if you were to ask me what Kamala is running for, right? I can tell you that she's talked about the housing, right?
The groceries prices going down.
She's talked, you know what I'm saying? She has talked about, tax breaks and stuff for the middle class.
Yeah.
I know what her plan is. Okay. I have no idea what Trump is planning to do.
Hell no.
Outside of Project 22.
And
I have no idea what
I don't know.
I have no idea what he said he's going to do.
We don't know.
He never talks about what he's going to do. He just goes to every state and tells you.
I think he's going to do what he tried to do last time. That's what he's going to do.
He goes to every state and just tells you basically, this is why you shouldn't vote for Kamala. You know what I'm saying? That's my best Trump impersonation.
Pretty good.
This is why you shouldn't vote for Kamala. Because she said she was black. She said she was black. And we don't know where she's from.
Oh, my goodness.
We didn't know
that's
where Obama was. Yeah, that's all he does.
He don't give us a plan, nothing.
I have no idea what he's planning on doing. No idea what he has.
That's scary.
And so it's like, people are just, they're hype off of him just being entertaining.
Exactly.
He just keeps bringing celebrities up. I saw The Undertaker and Kane supporting Trump. I almost lost my damn mind. Everybody. My whole childhood. You take the wrestlers?
Yes.
No. I saw the football players. Antonio Brown is up there. I'm seeing
everybody.
And I'm like, he's getting over just by he's using connections.
That's it.
And the connections make him feel like these people trust him, so we should trust him.
But he started off as a celebrity. Remember, he had his own show. This is why he got in the office. I don't understand how he got in there. So, we doomed.
It's seeming like a lot of people who are just, and again, people are saying, oh, there's a clip of Biden saying that he does not, he does not, what was it that he was not sure about Kamala's ability or something like that.
Oh, okay. You selected her. Yeah.
Or no, I'm sorry. There's the clip about him saying he selected her because she's black and she's a woman.
Oh yeah, because he was in with the N-word before.
And he said that was his goal was to put a black woman in the office.
Wow.
And so that has diminished her presence in front of people, because people were like, so she only really in this because Biden wanted to put a black woman in.
Oh, but because she knows what she's doing.
But the optics don't look like it, right? The other thing is, people are, when you talk to Kamala, her thing that makes her look bad, and this is why I say, like, the longer she talks, the worse she looks.
Okay.
When you're asking her about her plans, right? She repeats them, and that's the other thing is, she kind of just regurgitates the same
over
message.
And over again.
I have a plan to do the middle class and tax breaks. I'm trying to do a system where we can give houses for everybody. Yeah. It's the same thing. She repeats it, clockwork. Like, I used to be in the middle class too. My mom was working hard. She says the same stuff. So then people start to not believe in her, because you kind of just sound like you're giving us something people told you to keep saying over and over.
When they say, yeah, they clap for it. Say it again.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then when you really push her,
damn it,
when you start to apply pressure on Kamala, and you start asking her tough questions, then she retorts to, well, do you really want Trump? Think about what Trump is saying.
Exactly.
And so it's kind of like she has her goals, and then when you really pressure her, she's just like, but do you really want Trump, though? And it's not really good enough when it just feels like all you're doing is saying,
both of them.
I'm better than Trump.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm better than Trump.
Yeah.
I'm better than Trump.
Yes,
and it's kind of like people are like, okay, we can see that you're better than Trump, but are you better than Trump because you was with Joe? And somebody put a really great perspective. He was kind of like,
okay,
she has to endorse all the mistakes Joe made.
She has to.
Because one, Joe was still president.
One.
Two, she was his running mate.
Yeah.
And until she is separated,
y'all supposed to do this together.
She was there in the rooms with him when he made certain decisions. So I get it, but at the same token, it's tough. It's tough for her. It's a tough role. Yes. I mean, I encourage everyone to vote. Just
don't let him get in. I don't care. Bruh. I'd rather take the low grocery prices and the middle class, honey. Just do not let because
don't let this.
He's gonna be over there with Putin. We're gonna be a third World War III. Right.
Listen,
I know that's right.
Okay.
All of that.
And here's the crazy thing is, the worst thing that I've heard people say, or the craziest thing that I've heard people say about supporting Trump is, we had money when Trump was in office.
Fools. Because he gave y'all a couple dollars from the pandemic. Any president would have gave us that.
I said, y'all do know that was the pandemic? That was government relief money. They had to give us that. We was struggling.
How about he gave us the pandemic?
I know that's right.
Listen. I'm like, y'all want Trump in president so y'all can get a little funky $1,200.
That's what they talking about, the PP loans.
Them PP loans. Most of y'all going to prison for that. Yeah. Still.
Most of your homeboys in jail.
Most of your homeboys.
For the PP loan. PPP loan. My bad.
Y'all worried about him giving businesses tax breaks so y'all can scam and get some more money. Y'all all going to jail.
Ain't got no businesses.
You're going to jail. If you didn't get caught on the PPP, you gonna get caught when the JJC,
whatever it is.
The CCC, the DDD, the EEE, the WWE, the ECW, the WCW.
Everything.
You gonna get caught. Why y'all so...
The money gone, and he gonna be in there. Y'all gonna be gone. Half of y'all for fraud. Like, come on now.
There was no crime. Like, crime was down when Trump was president. Because y'all was scamming. Y'all ain't got no reason to rob.
Exactly.
You ain't got no reason to rob nobody else if you got $1,200 in your pocket. But that ain't a reason.
That ain't.
To justify low crime?
Yeah.
I'm here to tell you right now.
I don't care.
We don't care. Let me tell you. We don't care.
It ain't nothing that man did during that time.
I don't want it. I don't want it.
Keep your money.
I want freedom, and I want to be not a third world country. Listen, I don't want none of that.
So with that being said, Trump was in Detroit, and he got up there. And this is why I say the people who are supporting him, they don't even listen to what's being said. Trick, let's just be clear. Trick is not the hottest artist in the world.
I thought you said Trick Daddy. You said
Trick.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Welcome to Detroit City. Trick.
Oh, okay. Detroit native Trick.
This man is not the hottest artist in the city. Let alone is he the hottest artist in the world today.
Okay.
But when Trump is on stage talking about coming to the stage.
He probably said his name wrong.
No, he said it right.
He said it right.
One of the hottest artists in the world today.
You need a cricket button.
Detroit. Trick. That's it. Trick.
What I like to do. Trick.
I know that's right.
He up there. Trick. Where's Trick? Come here, Trick. Come here. That's how he said it. Come here, Trick. Where's Trick? Come here, Trick. Like he calling a dog.
That's so stupid.
Come here, Trick. The hottest rapper today. No, he's not.
No, he's not.
And Trick,
Detroit.
you let him call you that, knowing you damn well is not the hottest artist today. And you get up there talking about some Trump 25.
Oh, did he? Stupid. Oh, they stupid.
He called you like a dog. He didn't even know where you was at in the crowd. Where's Trick?
Looking right at him like, oh, there he is.
Oh, there's Trick. Get up here, Trick. Come here. Ladies and gentlemen, the hottest rapper in the world today. No, he is not. That's a trick.
No, that's the trick.
I said, as soon as I saw it, stupidity. You're getting it. You're getting curved my stupidity. Instantly, Trick. Because you got up there. Trump 25, you up there supporting Trump.
No, he didn't.
You have a black woman, and I try not to make it so racial, but you have a black woman that you were raised by, a black woman.
Exactly.
Running for president.
I told you.
Against this
they don't respect
white man. Mm-hmm. I'm sure the same white man that you dealt with that was in the form of a cop, in the form of a lawyer.
Form of a lawyer.
A label head that was disrespectful or tried to use and manipulate you. Trick. And you gonna go for this man.
Why? Tell me why.
Probably because he called him the hottest rapper in the world today. Trick, you being the hottest rapper in the world today. I would love for you to come to my rally. Well, you know, being the hottest rapper, okay, I would come. What? You know, like, bro, Trick.
Come on now. Sold out. God damn.
Sold out. Listen, at least The Undertaker and Kane sold out. At least they white. I was like, well, they white and they Undertaker from Texas, so. But Trick, you from Detroit.
Yes, we doomed. Imagine how many fools following him.
I'm sure Trick has millions of people behind him since he's the hottest rapper in the world today. Trick, ladies and gentlemen.
You stupid.
I am disgusted. At that moment, I was just like, okay, Trick, you. It is like every time I see a new person support Trump, I just be like, I'm
done.
I obviously not
surprised.
Don't fuck with you no more.
No, I ain't fucking with you.
Not with you anymore.
Damn.
So Curb Your Stupidity goes to your boy Trick, the hottest rapper in the world. Moving on to our facts of life segment. Recently, academics brought up a picture of Drake when he took Joanne Leia or whatever her name was to the LA Dodger Stadium for a date back on July 9th in 2021. It was viral because somebody had a drone that was over the stadium and they caught, they got close-ups of Drake and them sitting at this table and stuff, and Drake had to, it was a flex. We're going to have a private dinner in a baseball stadium. That's just,
by ourselves. What they by themselves?
Yep. Music and all. You know what I'm saying? Right. But he reposted it, and he, obviously was just like, man, what a flex that was for Drake to do such a thing. So, Chase, first, what in facts of life, what is your best date that you've been on that you look back on, you like, this was top tier from top to bottom, I enjoyed it?
I ain't been on too many top tier dates, but my first date with my sweetie.
Okay.
Yeah, it was over 20 years. Our first day, actually. It was our first day. We went to see you remember that movie with
what's the movie?
Vivica Fox, Two Can Play That Game. That was a good movie. I think that was a good movie. We went the weekend of 9/11.
It was the week of 9/11?
Yes, the towers had blew up that morning. We went to the movies. I seen on the news, like, what the hell? Yep. That's our anniversary, 9/11. We celebrate our anniversary on 9/11.
Stop it.
Yes, that was our first date. And it was just like, it was cool. We went to Chuck E. Cheese. It was my goddaughter's birthday.
Y'all in the movies and 9/11 is happening. They ain't evacuate the theater?
Heck, no.
They like roll the movie.
It was the same weekend. We like, shoot, okay.
Roll credits.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so y'all went to Chuck E. Cheese.
We went to Chuck E. Cheese for my goddaughter's birthday party.
Okay.
And then we went to the movies and ended the night. It was great. He asked me to be his girlfriend the first day.
What?
He gonna give me for that.
Okay.
But that was my I've been with him for so long. So right.
Okay.
That's my best,
Now what do you think makes a good date? What do you think the key ingredients are for like a really good date?
To know what the person likes.
Okay.
So if you get to know them and they're telling you all the good, I would love to do this, I would love to do that. Oh, this will be great, and you do it.
Okay.
Bam.
Okay. So know what the person like. Okay. What else you think? Any other?
What their interests are? Yeah. What their best food. Okay. What they love to eat. Just
I don't know. Do you think the fancier the place, the better the date is? Or do you think, does location matter? You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all went to Chuck E. Cheese, you went to the movies. Yeah. Most chicks would be like, boo.
Yeah. See, there's
so, you know what I'm saying? It's like everybody has a different
it depends on your status. What do you like? You know what I'm saying? Some people like that. Some fancy restaurants be nasty. That should be disgusting. Bring me a plate of grass over some swoops on the table. I don't want that shit. I want some good food. I want some good food that I can eat and enjoy.
A plate of grass.
I take me to Eddie Soul Food. I don't care about none of that fancy shit.
Okay. Listen, that's fact. Take me over there on Schoolcraft and Evergreen, Times Coney Island.
Whatever I like to eat. I would like a fancy, but if it's trash, the food, like, what's the purpose?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So good food is important.
Good food. I like to eat.
Good food is important.
Very much
Knowing what somebody likes is important.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So also spontaneousness too, but don't be too damn spontaneous. Listen.
What?
You ain't listened to nothing I said during these dating we went on. You just brought me to this bull. I don't like nothing like you feel me?
I don't know nothing about this.
I don't want none of it.
They brought me to a country rodeo.
Yeah, right. This ain't even my vibe. See? You see what I'm saying?
So I ain't even got a cowboy hat.
Nope. I'm all dressed up and we at the damn rodeo somewhere.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Do you feel like now some people say like there has to be a lot of money spent. Some people feel like you can go Dutch on the first date. Some people feel like he should pay on the first date. Do you think if he does not pay that makes the date no longer great? Can it still be a great date if you have to pay for your own?
Oh no, you asking me out? I gotta pay? Shit, no.
I know that's right.
I'm just saying, like, if you be like, I'm gonna take you out, baby, show you a good time. Okay, then I would expect for you to pay.
Okay.
But if it's like a mutual thing, we about to go on a little date. I bet my own, you bet your own, you go your own way.
She like, we friends.
We friends. You in the friend zone. No, I'm just friends.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, no money doesn't make a great date. To me.
Okay.
Some of that fancy stuff be overrated.
Now, some people, I know that, like, some people don't like movies for first dates because they feel like you can't get to know a person.
It's not a movie head.
Okay, so.
But it's also intimate.
True.
You sit there and cuddle, you can hold my hand, you can rub my leg or something. People do go farther at the movies, but.
People do be listening.
You feel me?
You be looking back like, if y'all don't cut that out.
It's like a fire starter, you feel me?
There.
It get the vibe going, but that was just back in the day. That was 2000, I think.
Okay.
But, if you want to be fancy, I love flowers.
Flowers.
I would see, so for Valentine's Day one year, I got a room. I put the balloons everywhere. I did the light up candles.
Okay.
On the bed. I had steak and stuff there already. I had the masseuse come to the...
Okay.
You feel me?
This is a good date,
Exactly. Now, that was me giving it to him.
Okay.
He hasn't done that for me yet.
Okay. Now,
I like that kind of stuff, so I showed him, like, bam, this is what I like. And
now, do you think in order to get a good date, like you say, you can show the person,
yeah, you have to.
This is the level.
This is the level.
This is what I'm on.
When he got there, steak was ready. Steak, potatoes. The lady was standing there with our robes, ready to set up the table right at the hotel room. Bam.
Right.
Nice little jacuzzi. Hey.
Okay.
I did my big one.
Now, do you feel when it, like, if somebody says, like, this is what, I did this for you, because this is kind of like where I'm at, does that person have to meet that? Like, what if they have their own unique way of, like,
you don't have to.
Dating you, but do you feel like if you want something grander, you kind of, like, feel...
You have to show them, because telling them just don't do it sometimes.
Okay.
You have to show them.
Gotta show them.
You gotta let them know this is what I would like this one day.
You need you to reciprocate.
Yep.
Okay.
You have to let that be known. You have to.
Okay.
Because I like kind of stuff like that. I'm over the top. Aries.
Aries, listen, we love just
make it
big,
over the
ridiculous.
top. You feel me?
We are some showmanship type of people.
Of course. So why not we want that in return? When you have a person, true. You want that in return.
We are grandiose. We are grandiose. You know what I'm saying? We like big gestures.
And it don't even have to take much money.
And it don't have to take much money. It does not have to
go out your way.
But it just has to seem like the effort put into it was so much. Because then it shows. Yes. It shows when somebody's doing it for you. Like,
I like to be awed. Yes.
Yes, awed. That's what it is. You want to be awed. As an Aries, we like to be awed. We like to be like, this right. Okay.
Nah, you got us with that one. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Acts of kindness.
Acts of kindness. Because you said this before when somebody was like, acts of kindness. The gifts. Acts of kindness.
That's...
But I feel it.
That's just how it is.
I feel it. No, I think, I remember I got taken to see Kobe Bryant at the Palace.
Cool,
in his last game at the Palace in his year when he was retired.
Oh, that's deep.
And you know, I had a Lakers hat, I had a Lakers jersey. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It was super dope. Okay. It was super dope, and and you know, it was one of those things where it was what I love, it's what I like. Had the merch wearing, you know, the experience of seeing it and stuff like that. So it was just like those things like that. Is like you can't beat it because when you do something, especially that you know somebody likes, like you know your person. And then you do the thing that makes your person know that
the
you
happiest.
See them.
Exactly.
You hear them. You paid attention to them. Like,
damn, that's what it is.
They be like,
it's so much Google shit out here. You can't. And I've been telling you this for years. You can't pull it up and make it happen.
Listen, the internet just has put people's efforts to shame. Because if you can't Google how to make something special happen on a special day at a special time,
exactly.
Even if you don't know what to do.
And I understand that it might not be as extravagant as this person.
But Google.
But you can make it to the best of your ability. Yeah. And I still see you for your effort.
And what it is I said on Facebook recently, I was like, lack of effort.
Yeah, I saw that.
You saw that. It was like lack of effort is like basically accepting laziness and its mediocrity. Because you're saying, I could have reached for the stars.
But I just didn't.
I just didn't, though. But I got you a piece of rock, though. And you lying.
And I know you could have reached for the stars. And I know what you can do because I done it. Because I done it.
I did it.
So what?
And I did it with less. You didn't know that. I did it with less. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so... It's the thoughtfulness. It's the intent.
It's the intent.
It's the effort. And it's the attention to detail.
Exactly.
All those things. I've
been telling you this for Christmas come. I tell you, been mumbling this all year.
I told you what I wanted for Christmas.
Oh, I want this diamond. I want this.
I didn't know.
Open up something else on Christmas that you wanted to give me. Like what?
Like I done told you I wanted a PS5 on Valentine's Day. Here come Christmas.
I still ain't got it.
You done got me a pot crock.
That's why you have to be vocal.
You do.
And express to your person.
You do.
What it is.
How many times you got to be vocal now?
I mean, at that point, they ain't getting it.
Because, I mean, how many times you got to keep being... At some point...
That's just a person that's not willing to change. Or willing to succumb to your needs.
True that.
That part.
True that.
Shit.
I know that's right.
That is nice.
Come on.
With that being said, we are going to move on to our Boosie Come On segment.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, Poison Ivy.
Who that is, Poison Ivy?
The daughter of Boosie.
Oh.
Daughter of Boosie is getting her daddy's Come On segment.
Oh, Ivy. Okay.
She was recently on social media. She did an interview and stuff like that. But she was talking about how, you know, her and Boosie have had a very rough relationship, it seems.
Yes, he just won't give her no slack.
And recently she was talking about an interview he did where he did speak on not really being into her girlfriend.
Yeah.
And she went on there and basically called him out. Like, you didn't have no problem. We was at your pool party, you ain't say nothing. She been around you, you ain't say nothing. But all of a sudden you get on this interview and you talking about you don't like my girlfriend, XYZ.
Yeah.
And I saw a lot of people kind of harping on Boosie. Like, it was two sides, but I seen people saying, like, you know, why call your daughter out like that? And you got to support your kids and, you know, let her be, let her live. Yeah. How do you feel, Chief Fierce, about that situation with Boosie and his daughter? But how do you also feel about supporting your kids' personal choices if they choose to be, you know, heterosexual, if they choose to be bisexual, if they choose to be homosexual? How do you feel about letting them be that and supporting them?
You have to.
Okay.
The number one supporter is going to be your parent.
Mm-hmm.
He doing all this on social media. Okay, you don't have to get on shows and tell people this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to her privately. Like Marlon Wayans was on the Breakfast Show. He said the same thing. You know, his daughter is transitioning.
Okay.
She is now a boy.
Oh, okay.
So it's a personal thing that you have to sit down and have with your child, but you ultimately always support them. I don't care what it is. You might not agree because Boosie is old school. That's fine.
Okay.
But the manner that he's doing it in, I do not like that.
Really?
I don't like it.
Okay.
I don't like that at all, Boosie. You don't make her feel like that.
Okay.
This is the time for her where she's already hard.
Okay.
And these are your beliefs, but you can't push your beliefs. It's a new day. That's fine. That's the way I used to do shit back in the day. To me, that's just too much. And then you doing that not gonna make her change. She's still gonna be who she is and who she wanna be with. I'm saying, V, I'm telling you. Your input, it matters. It matters a lot, but they also want you to accept them. Like, make it make sense.
Okay. Oh,
I know that's right.
You're gonna be your kid's worst critic. You're gonna be their worst everything. But you gotta be their number one supporter.
You get the Cardi B, I know that's right, but because I hear what you're saying. Also,
think about it.
I'm here to tell you right now.
Think about right now.
We don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care.
So you mean to tell me?
Come on.
If your little baby, just see her little face right now. She get a little older. Just see her little cute little face.
Okay.
She get a little older and tell you, Daddy, I gotta. What you gonna do? You just gonna switch the flip on it? Cause what?
I don't think it's flipping the switch on her.
What is it?
I think
the love is gonna still be there. That is your baby. I
think this is where it gets touchy. That's like saying,
because she chooses to sleep with somebody.
That's like saying if I've raised you to love people, show respect to people, and then you go be a serial killer, I'm supposed to stand in court and still support you? I'm supposed to still, if I'm Diddy's kids, you done did this to all these people, and I'm supposed to still support my daddy? If I'm your parent and you done shot up a whole school full of kids, I'm still supposed to support you because, but you nobody, the world is going to judge you, but I still got your back. No.
Because you know why?
You're a murderer.
Well, it doesn't matter.
That's not what I raised.
And the system is still going to do what they have to do to him. You have no control over that anymore. But the fact that you were there at that trial and they seen your face, that's my daddy. I'm a killer, yes. And that's my daddy was here. And I'm still not. It's not going to change the outcome of anything, is it?
Doesn't matter. I'm not going to support you though. I'm not going to sit there and I'm not going to sit there and I love you.
Okay, that's fine, but that's killer. We ain't talking about that. We talking about who she chooses to sleep with.
But I'm saying,
like, come on.
But I'm saying
that's different.
But I'm saying how I've raised you, and then what you choose to be, is still tied into the same thing. If I raise, and again, we are talking about standing on principle. So it's like, yeah, okay. So if the world starts saying like, oh, people can just come in your house and just start sleeping all over the place. If that's what everybody just in the world do, that's what you want me to be okay with that?
No.
So
you raised her not to be gay? How do you raise a person not to be gay?
Because
there's no way. There's no way. You didn't raise her to be with boys. You
did not come. Yes, I did.
So you told her to go ahead and be with little boys.
From the moment, no. Understand this. From the moment you are born, as a child,
you told her to go and get you a boyfriend.
And listen. If you are chose and you are raised in a home, you have two parents. Maybe you don't. Maybe you got a mom and you got a daddy. Either way, unless you are raised in a situation where you got two dads or two moms, most of the time children are raised in homes where they see a man and a woman in love. Whether I have not instructively told you to be heterosexual, I have raised you with the idea that family is heterosexual. Because you see your mom loving this man. You see a man loving your mom, or your mom loving your dad. So you see man and woman in love for the majority of your life. From a child.
That's what you see, though.
So, but that's
about what you feel after you've been raised. It's about that.
That's what. But when you said, "Did I raise you that way?"
Yeah.
Yes, because what I'm showing you is what I'm raising you. When I'm working hard and I'm missing your birthday, or I'm working hard and I missed the football practice, I'm showing you what it means to be a responsible adult. I don't have to tell you now. So when I went to work and I wasn't there, it's because I was being responsible. My work is showing you that through my efforts. So prime example, I don't have to tell before we started the podcast, right? I'm sitting here recording at goddamn 1:25 in the morning, right? Just got off work at 9:30. I don't have to tell y'all that I work hard. You're seeing from just being next to me, that guy works hard. He got off work and now he's doing a podcast. My actions are showing you who I am, and it's also showing you what being determined looks like. Okay. So if you say, if my child, if I've raised you in a home where you see a man loving a woman loving a man, that's what we were showing you.
What if you're a single parent though?
It don't matter. A single parent is still going on dates.
How are you showing a person?
Single parent still going on dates. Single parents still go on dates.
But you don't see that.
Yes, kids see that. That does not make sense. Kids see it. Yes, they do.
Okay, it's okay.
They know mommy got dressed up tonight to go on a date, and they got dropped off at grandma's house because they was going on a date. They heard her talking on the phone to Mr. So-and-so. Kids are not dumb. Let's not make kids stupid. They know.
I'm not saying they are.
I'm not saying.
So if they see all that and they grow up to figure that that's not what they want, then what?
That's not what I wanted for you. That's not what I raised you for.
So they make it wrong?
If that's what I stand on, if that's my principle. You can't take somebody's principle and say it doesn't matter to them because you don't want to abide by it.
Yeah, I get it.
That's kind of like when you in your parents' house and you like, I want a tattoo. You get a tattoo when you at my house.
So then you disown her for having her own. But
it's not that I disown, but I'm not.
So what do you do?
But I will not. At the same time, you can't make me. And this is what's wrong with the world today is people choose to do things and then we say now everybody else y'all got to deal with it. No. Just because you choose to be away does not mean I have to accept that thing for you.
Okay. So you make her feel like she less.
That's not making you feel like
your child.
It's not making you feel like you're less. It's letting you know where I stand.
Okay.
Just like if I wanted to come in your house and I say, where the bathroom? And you say the bathroom down the hall and I just start peeing in the corner.
What?
And I'm like, Jesus, this is just to me, a bathroom can be anywhere.
Oh, yeah.
But that's what I'm saying is we're saying to people, if she chooses to have a girlfriend, that Boosie just got to accept it. Boosie don't got to accept that.
No, he don't.
So if he ain't got to accept it.
He doesn't have to ridicule his daughter on public.
How is it
what the shit he have done?
But how is it ridiculing when you're saying, how is it ridiculing by saying what you believe in?
Okay, maybe she don't believe he should do drugs and shoot people. So that's what? Fine. What's the difference?
That's fine.
Because the it's the gay thing.
It's not
that gets people.
It's not that
his lifestyle didn't coincide with he taught her. So what's the difference?
That is your principles are your principles. Whether you are flawed, every human being is flawed. So when we try to be like, well, what you did with your life, there's no perfect.
So would it be different if she was out there doing what he did, stealing, killing, shooting people, going to court and killing? See, he's focused on the gay part of her life. That's not right.
I'm not saying he's hyper focused on it or not. I'm just saying if somebody says, Boosie, how do you feel about your daughter having a girlfriend? He say, I don't fuck with it. Mm-hmm. He can say that.
He can say that.
He can choose to be that way. He can choose to feel that way, and he can say that and still love his child.
That's how he feels.
I can still love you.
He doesn't have to accept it. You're right.
I can love you and not accept what you do.
Absolutely.
So if that's the case, then
absolutely
don't be mad if somebody asks me or if I go out here and say it because that's what I stand on. Mm-hmm. It's just like when Denzel was in American Gangster. He talked about the magic. He like, this is blue magic. I stand on it. I put my name on it. You are my child. I stamped you. I put my name on you. Mm-hmm. So yes, if you are my child and I've raised you to go this way, and then halfway through your life you say, "Oh, I'm gonna go there." And mind you, we're talking about. You're going this way at a point because people try to do this with kids sometimes. They're like, oh shit, she was 7 and she just knew. I didn't know shit when I was 7. Mm-hmm. So to make me believe this 7-year-old knows, and I don't give who get offended, to make me think this 7-year-old knows, and I know that I'm 35 still trying to figure out life. Mm-hmm. How can this 7-year-old know?
Exactly. So when you come down to say, how do the 7-year-old know about the house? You said in love, and they see the mom and daddy. They ain't paying attention to that shit.
No, they are.
You think so? At 7.
How do you think about it? How did your child...
You just said it.
Think of your baby girls when you were raising them. Mm-hmm. When they started giving you kisses, where they learn that from? You give me a kiss. Well, how do they know how to move their lips? Because they saw you do it when you kiss daddy. They learned that through visual representation. You didn't say, all right, take your lip. They saw it. And so they replicate. Because you go, Right. Kids, this is how we train kids through repetition of what they see. So in your household, When your man put his feet on the couch, guess what your kids do when they feet on the couch? And you get your feet off the couch. Daddy do it. They see this stuff. They're emulating it. So yes, if kids see a 7-year-old is watching adult YouTube channels or whatever the case, and they seeing that stuff. This is why we talk about regulating the television the way it is. Then yes, kids are going to be influenced to see things they see and say, "Oh, okay." Yeah. So it's like, and again, she can choose to be however she want to be, mind you. We had this whole thing, even
it's deep,
and it's very deep. Because listen, at the same time, I was one of the very first and few people who took one of my best friends who was like, "Hey, bro, can we play Mortal Kombat? I don't give a damn about shit."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if you ever sit me down in front of a crowd of people and you say, "Do you believe it's right?" I'm gonna tell you what I stand on. I'm still gonna love you. Still do what you do. It does not change how I interact with you. But I have principles that I stand on. And them principles should not be subjected or attacked because
you're right.
You feel a way about how you should feel free to do what you want.
I'm thinking just ease it a little bit.
I don't think...
Because why would you ridicule your daughter?
I think we got to
make her feel like that.
I don't think it's ridicule.
Oh, you will embarrass your daughter? He embarrasses her.
I think she
would.
Feels...
embarrassed.
And I think she feels embarrassed, but that's because of you, though.
Due to her daddy.
Because I know a lot of prideful people who do not care how you feel about how they live.
Exactly.
So if you are being agitated, because what it is you're still leaning for the acceptance of your father.
Exactly.
But guess what?
He don't have to.
He don't. He ain't gotta approve that. You're looking for a stamp of approval where there is none. And you can't force him to give you a stamp of approval if he's saying, "I don't believe in that." That's like if you have a business, you have business practices that you believe in, that you go to work and you do hair. No one can come in your shop and change your rules.
Exactly.
So if you're telling me as my child who I raised and created, you're going to like me and you accept what I do. No. Accept that. No, you a hater. How? This is what I believe. You can't do that. I can love you, but you can't.
And that's just because he's her father.
And it's because he's her father. Okay. Granted, she was the same one who got on there and talked about how much he wasn't paying in this and paying in child support and all this other stuff. Exactly. But I'm sure, and this would be killing me with kids and celebrities, I'm sure you used your daddy's name before. You only got this interview because your daddy is Boosie. Let's not forget. Ain't nobody on Club Shay Shay or nobody else calling me. You know why they interviewing you? Because who your daddy is. You don't even get this interview if your daddy never blows up.
Then saying that, why does he using his power to degrade her like that?
But that's what I'm saying.
That's her personal choice.
Turn around and use the same channels that he's using.
But don't we teach our kids to be who they are in the same time while we're teaching them to be who you are no matter what? And you teach them that too as they're growing up, right?
You do teach kids to be who they are.
So if they don't do that, they're going against what you taught them, right?
But very much so. But you also are teaching them, though, that being who you are, you make sure that being who you are has not been influenced by other things. And what we tend to not want to admit about any form of sexuality is that there are things that influence people at young ages that confuse them, and then they grow up. Like I told somebody, not everybody,
like being a killer and a drug dealer.
Not everybody said
and a cokehead.
Not everybody said that. Oh, they. Not every person of a different sexuality felt it when they were 7. Not everybody felt they were out of their body and out of their skin when they were 5. Not everybody felt like that. Some of y'all hung out with.
Saying people choose to be that way.
Yes, some of y'all have chosen to be because you want to experience certain pleasures.
Out of all the ridicule and the bad stuff that's gonna come with it, you think they choose to be that way?
Doesn't matter.
You think so?
Doesn't matter. You take a 15-year-old impressionable girl who knows nothing about sexuality but is curious. You put her on a basketball team full of girls who are all following around with each other.
You experiment with stuff, okay.
And then you experiment, and then your first experimentation is with somebody of the opposite sex, and it feels good. That pleasure sensor is not, just because you have a pleasure sensor of, oh, this felt good, maybe I might be, it just felt good. Doesn't mean that you are.
Yeah.
You just felt something that felt good. Guess what? A man really was supposed to do that. You let a woman do it to you.
Oh, right. But how do they?
So, how do they know? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And so, but now all of a sudden, this person is grown up. I just knew I was from the moment that I first touched it. That's trauma. That's trauma. You were traumatically touched by somebody.
Hell yeah, that doesn't. And see, that's another thing because I know people have been touched and they didn't grow up gay.
For sure. But also, where was the psyche of that person? Every victim bounces back and responds different.
So that's right.
So not everybody, you can get touched and then still not
and
be.
Still
but
no.
Some people got touched and never came back. And now they think that that's who they were supposed to be. You were trauma bonded with that moment. It made you gay. You aren't gay. You get what I'm saying? Like, so if I am your parent, I'm looking and saying that's not how I raised you. You were who did this to you? What did you watch? What did you experiment and do?
It could be
because not
it
every
don't have
person.
To be that sometimes, V. Or what they watched, or what they saw, or what they did. It's just
some people, and even then, it's like some girls. Well, I always wore boy clothes. I just knew that I was not. You just didn't have fashion. You didn't have fashion. And granted, listen, you could have been a tomboy when you were younger. Okay. You just didn't understand that still was a side of femininity. Mm-hmm. Being a tomboy is still a side of femininity for a girl. Mm-hmm. It does not make you a boy. Because I see a lot of cute girls who wear tomboy clothes and they dress it cute. No one gave you understanding of how to do it right. Okay. So you thought I wear boy clothes, I must feel like a boy. But you didn't think, there's a style thing here. If somebody knew the right way to dress me, and then you're surrounded, yes, by people who have no understanding of the world, your grandparents or great-grandparents, so they don't even know how to help you understand. They like, put a dress on. You know what I'm saying? Now you feel confused and shame.
But they're feeling like they want to wear boy clothes.
And there's nothing wrong with being a woman wanting to wear boy clothes. It just don't make you gay.
What does it make?
But the community accepts you because they like.
What you want to be comfortable? What you want to be if you want to board? So okay.
You not look at Sierra.
Getting so deep into this.
Look at Sierra. Okay. Sierra wore baggy pants. Mm-hmm. She had a little halter top. Right.
Not a flannel jacket or something.
But she wore those things. So
she mixed.
She had the boy looking clothes. Aaliyah had the boy looking clothes. Little Kim at some point.
To an extent, though.
Exactly, but when you're a little kid growing up,
comfortable in boy clothes is different.
When you're a little kid growing up, you don't have a fashion stylist to help you balance it out and help you understand your body. And you didn't have a chest until you was 19. You didn't have hips until you got. No one just told you to appreciate your body. You identified it as something else because you weren't knowledgeable, and the people around you also didn't have the knowledge because those conversations were so taboo. That we've created a generation of kids who do not understand themselves. They've just identified themselves. They've labeled themselves because no one else was able to help them do it. And now we like, good for you. They still don't know.
So it's not according to how they feel at all.
I think some of them have
just didn't know how to dress.
I think some of them have now attached feelings. Okay. I think when you meet people who are like you, when you have done homework or you hear other people's stories and somehow they relate to yours, we connect through stories. And so I think you do have people who they might not have had feelings in the beginning. They just had questions and wonder and doubt. And then they started to listen to other people's stories. And because it sounds so similar, you start saying like, maybe that's me. Maybe that's what it was.
So true identity crisis is what this is.
Very much so. But again, be who you want to be. If I'm Boosie, though, as a parent,
you don't have to.
If I have principles, if I have a way that I live and believe in and I move and operate, you as my child, you're not going to tell me to just accept whatever. Yeah. I will love you.
That's the old school
I will love you through anything.
Yeah.
But to tell me, oh, you must hate me because you don't want to accept my girlfriend or boyfriend. I don't have to accept nothing.
You absolutely don't.
Just like when you was in my house, you didn't have to eat these greens. You ain't have to eat this sweet potato. My mama used to make spaghetti. I used to hate my mom's
spaghetti.
She throw the tomatoes in there and the peppers and I'm like, Mom, I don't want to eat that. She be like, well, I guess you ain't hungry. Because this dinner I cook. So And guess what? I was gonna either eat that dinner or I was gonna starve because that was the principle she laid.
Okay,
I couldn't tell her
that value. So if you grow up and be gay, so you're gonna be with your daddy or you're not. If you want to eat the spaghetti, so her other only option is, I'm gonna please my daddy or I'm not gonna. Do you see the dilemma there?
There is no dilemma.
Do you see what that?
There's no dilemma because the same choice, the same freedom she has, the same freedom she has.
She's grown. Is she grown? How old is she?
I think she is grown. I think she's in her 20s.
So she got to make a choice to deal with my daddy who's not giving up on his values and rules. I'm going to live my life.
You have the ability as his daughter.
And all she wants is acceptance.
To respect his lifestyle, his way.
Okay.
As much as your own.
She's not disrespecting it, though.
No, when you are trying to villainize his standards,
what she say?
Then you are. When you're saying, "Oh, my daddy don't like my girlfriend," my daddy don't. When you're trying to make him sound like he hates
those are facts. But he makes himself sound like that.
But when you're saying that you're attributing him.
He's going on interviews.
You're attributing his dislike for your lifestyle for him not liking you, which is two different things. So again, I cannot like what you do, but I can still love you. Mm-hmm. But when you try to make it seem like to the media that, oh, my daddy don't rock with me because I do this, that's different. That's not true. That's not true. It's not that I don't rock with you because you do this. I don't rock with what you do. I still rock with you.
He doesn't.
Because when you have a spouse, your spouse does not do everything that you like. But guess what? You still love your spouse. But you be like, I hate when you leave your socks on the floor.
But he don't rock with her. He told her he don't want her coming to the house in front of the siblings.
Yes, because also, again, we're talking about influence. If you want to, that's just like I said, coming into your salon and telling you, I want to do these things in your salon. No.
Right.
You do that over there. So if this is my house and your siblings is over here at my house, and you're like, I want to bring my gay girl.
You think it's going to rub off on them?
That's what we just talked about. What
being gay is not an influence.
How do you know that? How do we say that? Because people just we consider it
it's an inner.
Feelings change, right? Feelings can be influenced.
Yeah, and it changed from straight to gay when I was younger.
Feelings can be feelings can lead you astray. A dude can make you feel like he in love with you just to find out that he never was. Feelings don't mean. It's a feeling. Okay, feelings.
I mean an inner.
You can feel sick and then not feel sick.
You know what I mean.
Like you can feel in love and not feel in love.
Okay. This feeling don't go away though.
Okay. Has anybody ever asked?
Like you.
Anybody has ever asked why?
They don't know why. I asked a few gay people. They can't tell you. It's just like they tell me I felt it and I've been feeling it.
For sure.
I like the little girl in my class, 3rd grade, and he's sitting next to me. I had so much butterflies and feelings for this little girl. How do you explain that? I do hear you saying that it make a choice and some people can be influenced.
Attraction is attraction.
Exactly. So what do you do when you're attracted at
understand.
3-5 years old to the little girl?
But I can be attracted
next to you.
But attraction is attraction. So that's like saying your man, if you find him cheating, he said, "Baby, I was feeling attracted."
But it wasn't with a man.
If it was with a
attracted to the opposite sex, I'm gonna say.
Does not matter. You cannot tell a 3-year-old telling you it was just a feeling. Okay, well let your man cheat on you and let him say it was just a feeling.
Not 3. Come on, V.
Let a 7-year-old or 8-year-old.
If my man come and tell me he had a feeling of Chuck, yeah. Chuck.
What? So he can't tell
the difference. No, hell no. He gonna tell me I had a feeling for Steve. No.
What about a feeling for Karen?
That's good. That's Karen. I'm talking about the opposite sex.
But what I'm saying is we're talking about the quote unquote feeling. It's a feeling that never went away. Well, what if I have a feeling of cheating on you that never goes away?
Hey.
But you can't leave me though. But why you can't leave me? It's a feeling.
Okay,
I can't help it.
That's fine. That was your feeling that got you fucked up.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying is when we bring it down to the level of just feelings. Feelings are so manipulative that
attraction. Okay, a feeling, an attraction, whatever you want to call it.
But even if you have an attraction, why do you have an attraction? I can see Morris Chestnut and be like, man, that man is the finest man in the world. That don't mean I want him.
Oh damn.
That don't mean I want him.
Okay.
You see another woman.
That's what that meant.
You ain't never seen another woman was like, girl, you.
Yeah, I know attractiveness. Yes.
So if you can
somebody
identifying attractiveness.
Kiss
that's experimental. Experimenting. I wanted to kiss girls when I was younger. That don't mean I should
with them and all of that. That's different.
I wanted to do that when I was 8 and 7. I shouldn't have. The little girl that was on our block, I used to go around the bushes and we kiss her. I shouldn't have.
Done. No, you shouldn't have.
But I had a feeling that I wanted to take her behind them bushes.
But that's natural. That's a natural boy and a girl attraction. I'm talking about for the opposite.
But you see how you just said it's a natural. So then what's...
Yeah, you weren't supposed to kiss little girl, but you ain't supposed to do it with the opposite sex. That's when it's unnatural and you can't explain it.
Exactly. So
if you have what we talking about.
So if you having natural and then you having unnatural, then we got to explain the unnatural.
It comes to exactly.
But instead of trying
it comes so natural to them.
But instead of trying to identify the unnatural, we're just letting it run rampant. We're just letting the unnatural be the unnatural.
Okay, so what if you sit up there?
Kind of like the Bermuda Triangle, right?
So you can tell them all day long you're not supposed to have feelings for little Steve.
It's not that you,
John.
It's not that we bash.
But you're supposed to have feelings for little Sarah, and he ain't got no feelings for Sarah. He got feelings for John.
Let him live long enough.
You feel me?
Let him live long enough.
How do you explain that?
Let Sarah do what John did to him, and ask him if he feel the same.
No. Because he ain't want Sarah to do it to him.
He ain't want Sarah to do it to him.
He want John to do it to him.
Let Sarah do it and see if he feel the same.
Nope.
But again, but at the same time, we also are talking about something that goes way deeper.
It do.
Now we start talking about spiritual chain holds.
See.
Because people say, I've never shaken the feeling. Well, yeah, that's like being in chains and never being able to move. Of course you would never not feel anything different if you were in chains. You can't move. You would never feel like you could go anywhere.
That's deep. That's deep.
So I mean, it's a whole deeper conversation. But
that's deep.
Listen,
I don't think he should do that to his daughter.
I don't. I think Boosie's approach is wrong. Right. I think I agree with you on that. I think Boosie's message is right.
And she yearning so hard just for his approval, just for his.
But see, that's not Boosie's fault. That's every child's own desire to want our parents to approve of us. Yeah. But what happens is the guilt we feel, the anger or the shame we feel comes from knowing that we're not living up to what it is they want for us. And when you really look at why you do the things you do and the opposition of why your parents have told you not to or wanted you not to, then you really start to dig deep into some real questions about your own actions. And again, Boosie should not go out there and slander his daughter and slay her. But I do think Boosie has a right. Boosie has a right to say, I don't agree with it. And she has a right to say that, how she feels. But I don't think Boosie should be villainized because he don't want his daughter to be gay. He can't be villainized for that. That's how he feels.
What he wants, he can't change that. So you're gonna accept it or you're not. So he choose not to, and that's it.
And that's it. He cannot change.
This is your daughter.
But that does not mean
and that's
anything.
Selfish. It's sad and it's selfish.
It's not selfish because if you wanted
that girl every time on that radio, you seems not to care for your personal opinion about her lifestyle, and it's wrong.
If you wanted your daughters to go be doctors,
that's wrong.
And your daughter told you she was about to drop out of school, stop working, and go be a stripper, you would be disappointed, nigga.
I will, but do you?
But no. But stay right there at that first one. You would be disappointed.
I will. And so after the disappointment, then what?
Because why would you be disappointed?
It's a lot of shit we do to be disappointed.
Because you had an expectation and a vision for her. Okay,
and they go outside of it. Now what?
No.
Now what?
No.
So go on the radio and embarrass her?
No.
Now what?
No. That's not about going. Again, his approach is wrong sometimes.
None of us stay in the realm that our parent had for us. And then what after that?
No, that we all, of course, we all don't follow what our parents wanted for us. But there are,
so then what?
There are a lot of things
after that.
There are a lot of things that you can say. Oh, that's cool. I want you to be a doctor. I'd rather be a lawyer. Okay, that's cool.
And I'd rather be a stripper.
Mom. So you want people to objectify you?
So what you gonna do?
You want people to?
What do you want to
put? It's not what I'm going to do. It's
what are we gonna do? I'm just.
You know what I'm saying? It's just that it's like, but
what do
you know what that comes with? And a lot of times
that's the conversation you have and you let it go.
True enough, you can let it go, but you can still have standards.
Right.
You can still stand. So if he's
right.
saying don't come to my pool party with your girlfriend, don't be getting mad and talking about my daddy don't want me to do. Yeah. That's my house.
So you're gonna have to. I understand that. I get that.
This my house. You can't bring her. You can't bring her. I don't care if your siblings here. I don't. Even if these are still my kids.
I understand that.
These ain't your kids. I'm paying for these kids. And if I don't want them to see that, guess what? You take all 7 of your siblings into your house. Okay. Because then you can raise them to see gay and blah, 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 blah. Mm-hmm. But if they're in my house, guess what? I want them to see this and I want them to see this. And it's just like Kobe. There's certain things I don't let her watch. Mm-hmm. Certain things I don't let her see. If she go to somebody else's house, I'm going to tell them she can't watch this. She can't watch this. She can't watch this. Same thing.
I get it. Once you have done all of that, it's deep.
It does get deep. It do get deep, and again, I don't want anybody to think that I'm bashing gays, because that's far from it. Yeah. But it's the thing of like, I think people who want to stand on business are being attacked for wanting to stand on business. You can go live how you want to live, but
why are you standing on it so hard?
Because
why is he still drilling? It doesn't make a difference to her life. But it's not making a difference to nobody. You standing on business with your old ass values and all this embarrassing your child.
But are they old ass values?
We get it.
But are they old ass values?
They are.
Or are they just minds? Can't they just be minds?
You know what I'm saying? Like, can't they just be? They're your old ass values. But it's like you pushing your values on her more than she pushing her lifestyle. So which one of y'all wrong?
Not necessarily.
Which one of y'all wrong?
Because the same way that you want to be able to walk.
You just as wrong as her.
The same way that you want the right to walk in my house with her is the same right that I want to have to tell you no. We should have equal rights. You have the equal right to walk in any building with your girlfriend except for mine. I have every equal right to watch you walk into every building.
That's a person because they're gay. Make it make sense.
If that's what but if somebody stands on it, that's what they stand on. The same way we keep trying to say let people be, we're not letting people be when we tell them not to let them be. You're telling Boosie, you're saying let your daughter be, but then you telling him, but you can't be. Because you're telling Boosie what he can't feel and what he can't think, but you're telling him to accept what his daughter feels and what she thinks. That's not fair.
I'm not telling him not to. I'm just trying to see why he's so adamant about the shit. It ain't even that serious.
But that's like saying, why are you so adamant to like another girl? Why can't you just like a guy?
Because that's not what she wants.
Okay, guess what Boosie don't want? You in my house with that woman.
That's slavery old. That's just old value. That's
you tipping the scales. Right. No. It's tipping the scales. You can't say. You can't. It's impossible.
And he can't give a solid reason why, other than it's my value.
That's not enough. That's like saying, Jesus, you say no kids running through the shop, and I'm like, why? Well, they can't run through the shop. Why?
Because they're gonna get hurt and they might bust their head. Now tell me why you don't want me being gay.
Now how you want? Tell me why? How you know they gonna run around and bust their head?
Because that's what you might do. You running through the shop, hit your head or something. So what's gonna happen to me if I'm gay? Other than I'm gonna fall in love with somebody that I really love.
That doesn't.
Tell me the hurt and tell me how you gonna hurt yourself by being gay that I'm so against.
But if you let your kid, if I let my kid run through your shop after you done told me,
they might tear some shit up.
If I let my kid run,
liability.
Okay, but you see how you standing on what you stand on. Okay.
So tell me what.
But if you're saying she
being gay and bringing this girl to his house, gonna hurt.
But if you're saying why else?
What is hurting?
You're saying that.
But his pride.
Why is your value so important? Why are your rules so important? She said, why can't my kids just run through your shop? Why are you so concerned about my kids falling in?
I don't want them to fuck themselves up, me. I
want to tear my shop up. Why are you tripping? Let my kids just run.
No, that's different.
It's not, because your rules for your shop is the same. It's called values for life. That's the same thing.
Those not values. Those are rules. I don't give a fuck what you doing.
Rules and values are the same thing. Rules and values are the same thing. Cause you just said as long as you don't fuck my shit. You just said as long as you don't fuck my shit up, and I'm saying you can go wherever you want with your girlfriend as long as you don't bring her to my house. Those are two same things.
But I gave you why you can't run through my shop. Why I can't bring my
because girlfriend. I don't want your siblings to see your lifestyle. Because I don't want them to think that that's okay. I don't want you thinking you can kiss all up in my home with another female. Because that ain't what I do here. I don't kiss other. I don't be kissing other dudes in my house. Like the same things that you just said. I have reasons too. And your mom, and then you go down to those reasons don't make sense. Does not matter when you say what is my reason and I explain it. Just like you have a reason and you explain it. Now we're equal. Because that's what keep happening is the playing field is equal until somebody wants it to not be equal. Because you're saying, why can't I be yang? Well, I don't want you to come to my house and be yang. And I don't want your siblings to see that. And I don't want to look at y'all hugged up because I don't like women on women. Now what? Oh, what? Those are my reasons. Is that not enough for you? Well, guess what? Your reasons for why you like Susan is not enough for me. But you don't care. You still want to be how you be. So guess what? My reasons, even though they're not good enough for you, they still stand for why I feel how I feel. It's the same thing. And this is why these conversations sometimes with people,
so I don't. Okay, this is deep. I'll say, so y'all don't like woman on woman? When y'all be watching little freaks and stuff.
Does not matter. Doesn't
talk about that.
Guess what? There are, you can get as.
She was like, Daddy, when you was watching them videos, I seen girl, you weren't saying that.
Okay.
It's contradiction.
I can be as contradicting as I want. Guess what? I pay for this house.
You know what? You're right. That's absolutely what he doing. And
I can be as contradicting as I want.
Not saying that.
I pay for this house.
That's wrong.
And these also my kids. Your siblings are also my kids, just like you are. So when you had your kids, you go show them whatever you want to show them.
That's what he pushing. He pushing that.
These are like
he pushing that, and there's a lot of people who does that, but it's just.
And we're not letting parents be parents. We're letting kids dictate what parents can tell kids to do.
He is wrong. He can stop with that parent
But
shit.
I'm saying, like, he been doing that.
She's 20-something years old.
Parenting her.
Like, come on.
I'm sure she's felt this way.
We in an adult realm now. Yeah, but she's an adult, and that's fine. I wouldn't deal with his ass if I was her. Snoop, you don't want to deal with me. I don't want to deal with your old ass values and shit. Cool. I'd be out of there.
That's cool.
I'm just saying.
Just don't go running and telling people that I kicked you out your life.
I'm out.
Because that's what people. That's how people make
some shit that just.
Because that's how
deal with it.
That's how people get to playing victim.
Now, if she was a child, okay. You can go with that. This my rule. This my. I would. Okay, fine. I ain't come to your house with my girlfriend. Fine.
But even as an adult,
and if she say fine, is that the relationship that you want? You rather not have your child because of these values and all this, not see her again. Just because what?
If you can't give me the singular respect.
It's respect.
The singular.
What if she come over there and don't kiss her girlfriend? They sit on 2 different couches, but you just don't want it in your house.
Listen,
like,
if you can't give me the singular respect, you can go to Tokyo with this bitch. You can go to West Craven with this bitch. You can go to the Upper Peninsula. You can go wherever the hell you want to go in this world. Mm-hmm. You can go to my neighbor's house.
At nothing.
You can go to my neighbor's house.
His old butt.
You can stand on my grass with this bitch.
You can't come in.
But if you can't give me the singular respect to not walk in this house with that,
she can't even come in the house with the girlfriend.
I'm just saying, if this is what Boosie wants. If this is the singular respect that I'm asking for. If you willing to throw your whole relationship with me away over a singular respect.
Hell yeah.
I'm willing to come.
You not respecting me enough.
How? All I'm asking you is to do
now. I'm grown.
Grown means
and
what?
So if I walk in this house and we act like we don't know each other, is that fine?
Who said first off?
But she can't even walk in the house? That is deep.
First off.
She's a human being. She's a person.
Guess what?
Mm-hmm. You don't care. We don't care. I know.
I'm here to tell you right
That's
now.
Terrible, B.
We don't care. Let me tell you something. We don't care. Jerry.
You are terrible, bro.
This my house.
I get it.
Jason Fields, you have a house. If I walk in your house and start just doing stuff, you gonna be like, stop.
You act like they come in there just tearing each other clothes off, freaking down.
I'm saying that
her to the function.
And
she's gonna act accordingly, and that's still not good enough for him.
I'm saying.
I think he is. He ain't no saint.
I'm saying.
He ain't no saint.
I pay for this.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you pay for your house?
That's fine. And I wouldn't come.
Can I come in your house and start moving furniture?
Boosie, no. I wouldn't be at your house. I wouldn't give a damn what's going on with old ass. I wouldn't be there. I'm with my girlfriend today. I see you.
And that's my thing is,
life is too short for that shit.
It's too, but that's the thing is, we're saying.
So you push it all the way aside because you don't agree with a person. That is wrong.
To say that I pushed you away for asking for one piece of respect.
Yeah. When
you can do anything else. It's just like prime example. Let's think about just real quick, and we go right.
Yeah, we get deep.
But think about let's just think about how humans we fucked up in the beginning in the Bible. God told Adam and Eve, y'all can do whatever y'all want, just don't eat from that tree. Mm-hmm. And we fucked up because we ate from the one tree.
Yeah, and God can do that, but man under him shall.
But I'm saying is if I made you with my semen, I made you. You aren't here just because you wanted to be here. Me
you
and
are
your
the co-creator, so yes. Let's be deep. Mm-hmm.
I made you with your mama.
And the Lord.
We made you. Mm-hmm. You did not get here on your own. Mm-hmm. Before you even had a house, I bought this house.
That's fine.
Matter of fact, I probably gave you the money to buy your house. Fine. So all I'm saying is, after all of this stuff that I've done, yes, you an adult. Okay. And as an adult, I'm asking for one thing of respect.
And I will respect it.
And now, if you're saying
she should respect it and get about her way. And if let your daddy sit over there with his values and tell you what be dictating your life, go on.
But I'm saying, if you're willing to throw a whole relationship away because I ask for respect, that's crazy.
You throwing one away because I choose not to abide by your standards.
No. I never threw it away.
Oh, you threw
it away. How did I throw a relationship away?
I can't bring my damn girlfriend. You don't want me around the siblings. You throw it away.
In my house. Take your siblings out to eat with her. I don't care. Not in my house, though. Okay. That's not throwing a relationship away. That's setting a boundary. Yeah. Just like I can't come in your house and you tell me where the bathroom is and I just go pee in the kitchen. Yeah. That's a boundary. Yep.
I would let him have all the boundaries he wanted. Go ahead, Daddy. Now you make a decision.
How is it a decision?
You want to deal with these old ass boundaries? Or hell you got going on?
Use these old ass boundaries.
or you want to see me again? Or you want to sit here and get to know my girlfriend for who the person that she is while you tripping on something else. Again. The person that's making me happy. The person when you make me cry, she right here with me.
I understand.
Right.
I get it.
So where's the compassion?
I get it. Listen. You know? And I would love to know her.
Oh, no, you don't. You don't even want her at the house.
If she was a he.
Now. Oh.
And his name was Jason. Or something like that.
And then what if she get a man beating her? See, it's just so controversial.
Women get beat on by women. Let's not just make that. See, and that's where we start getting into.
I'm just saying, John did her wrong. It don't matter, but he a man.
Again, I'm saying at the same time, women get cheated on by women. I'm saying, but again, these are not the views and thoughts of me. I'm just standing up for Boosie.
No,
at the end of the day, okay. I am just saying that I can see how Boosie just saying, I love my daughter, but I have boundaries.
He should be saying, I love my daughter, but I'm willing to let her go. And that's it.
But it's not even, I should not have to let you go because we disagree.
Yeah, you should.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you should.
That's like saying, like, after this conversation, I'm like, Jesus, we can't be on the podcast no more. Because you disagree with me.
No, that ain't true. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's more than disagreement with him. He goes on there and he just ridicules that girl.
And I agree.
He makes fun of her life.
You're right.
She be crying. I feel so bad for her.
You are also...
your daddy.
You are also right. Yes, you are right. Boosie does
raw and uncut with it.
He be going out his way.
He do. Why are you doing that to your child?
But at the same token... When you throwing stones at a glass house, because I can't sit there and say that he tripped on her when she done went on there and exposed him in ways where it's like, nobody knew that about your daddy until you said it. So now
nobody knew about me until you want to run your mouth.
But I'm saying that, but she's done it sometimes even without being provoked. Because to think that every time she spoke it was because Boosie said something first would be untrue. Untrue.
He started.
Does not matter. Even if he started it, it's like...
I'm just saying.
When she woke up and decided, I'm going to go on TMZ and I'm going to just start talking about my daddy because he didn't give me such and such this month. You could have called him and said that. Yeah. Now you done went on here and told them about it. And social media has destroyed the families. It's destroyed friendships. Social media has ruined the way we interact with each other.
You could have said that on... I don't want you. Pull to the side. I don't want your girlfriend over here.
And granted, she said that. She said he does not say this in private. Oh, she said he only said it in public. Now, granted, I may not say nothing in private because I respect you. But if somebody go ask me in public, I'm going to tell the truth. I could disagree.
At all costs.
It's not at all costs. If you got your girl because obviously the girlfriend been to the house. So Boosie didn't let the girl in the house. So if I got your girlfriend in my house, I don't like it. But I ain't saying nothing. Y'all at my pool party. I don't like it, but I ain't saying nothing. And then somebody pulls me, hey man, ain't that your girlfriend, daughter? I don't like it. Why would you tell them that? He asked me, you think I'm supposed to lie for you? I already let y'all in my house. Y'all at my pool party. I ain't saying nothing. I ain't called you out in front of everybody at the party. I'm letting you have a good time. But if somebody asks me the truth, I'm going to tell the truth. I'm not lying for you. I don't owe you that. You don't owe me nothing.
Okay.
So... How is Boosie wrong? If a woman asked me on the interview, your daughter gay, how you feel about it? I don't like it. He called me out. You was just at my house at the pool party. Did I say something in front of everybody? Did I kick you and her out?
Exactly. So that was the time you posed to.
No.
You get on radio interview, you want to say it.
That's the respect. That's the respect you're asking for, ain't it?
No, in front of the whole world. That's not no damn respect.
If I'm being asked, would you want me to lie? Because I can say the same thing.
You could say, me and my daughter discussed this. And that's it.
Boosie can say.
But he want to say, yeah, she bring a girlfriend. I don't want that shit around. He just go to.
Now, granted, Boosie don't have a good way of talking. Listen, that's why he got on his own segment called Boosie Come On, because Boosie be tripping.
You have to consider they feelings.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
Come on, Boosie, listen.
Come on, man.
Listen. Boosie ain't never been, he ain't never got an A in public speaking.
Yeah, he don't sugarcoat shit. But it's a time and a place for that shit. And you have to understand where she coming from as well.
Very much so. Very much so. Boosie gotta, listen, there's a lot of work to be done.
The pool party, you're laughing, but when you get on Carisha, please, you want to embarrass the hell out of me.
Oh, listen. Well, if we ain't never had a viral clip, we got a viral clip now. Listen, we gonna get him with this one.
You feel me?
Listen, y'all. That is it for this podcast. We have talked way later than we ever do. We ain't never talked this. Only because the podcast started late and stuff, but we ain't. Wow, Jesus Christ, hour and a half. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. Well, listen, y'all. We hope y'all enjoyed this long, extended, over the top podcast. Listen, I'm gonna go wrap this up short, so we're gonna do it like this. Shout out to Yaktown No Back Down.
That's right.
18 East Lawrence, YaktownNoBackDown.com, 10% off by using the promo code Mature. Shout out to Overdose Productions. It's your boy Mature the Server. This is my host. You can follow her. Tell her what your social media is.
Facebook, Chisa Nicole. Instagram, Chisa Pierce _.
There you go. You can follow me at Maturity_Productions. Follow the Maturity Production Network on all podcasting platforms. Follow us on YouTube at Maturity Productions. SoPrettyPastries.com. Make sure you like, subscribe. We are over 900 subscribers. We are 100 away from 1,000. Y'all definitely go and subscribe and show us some love. And until then, we'll catch y'all. Peace.